This time, I filmed a desk tour. I work remotely as a software engineer. On top of that, I also edit videos, so I spend most of my weekdays at this desk. It might sound a little dramatic, but it's become the center of my daily life. That's why I put a lot of thought in this setup. By creating a workspace that I enjoy being in, I can stay focused and enjoy my work more. I can also start each day with a more positive mindset. So today I'll be showing you the desk setup, gear, and layout I actually use every day. I hope you'll find at least one idea that inspires you on desk setup. With that said, let's get started. First, let me show you my desk. This is a FlexiSpot E7B Pro JA. I went with a maple finish for the desktop. I absolutely love this maple color. It's not too flashy, not too plain, and it makes the whole room feel brighter. It blends seamlessly in just about any room, and I love how clean and beautiful it looks. When it's a desk you use every single day, those little details really make a difference. And the biggest features is that it's an electric standing desk. With just the press of a button, I can switch between sitting and standing in an instant. For someone like me who works remotely and spends all day at my desk, it's pretty much essential. If I stay seated for too long, my back starts to hurt and it's much harder to stay focused. But simply being able to stand up and work for a while makes a huge difference. My body feels better, and I don't get nearly as sleepy. For anyone who works remotely full time, honestly, I don't think I could ever go back to a regular desk. It also comes with a memory function, so you can save your preferred desk heights. Once you've saved the perfect height for yourself, all you have to do is press a button and it instantly adjusts to your sitting or standing position. The desktop is 140 cm wide and 70 cm deep. It's wide enough to fit two 27-inch monitors side by side. Next, let me show you my desk mat. I couldn't find a link to this product on Amazon, but there are plenty of similar products available, so feel free to check them out. The one I use is a black leather style desk mat. The reason I chose black is that it goes incredibly well with the maple desktop I showed you earlier. The black mat sits neatly on top of the light wood grain, and the contrast between the light and dark tones looks absolutely beautiful. Then when you add a white mouse and a white keyboard, it looks even better. The white really stands out against the black mat, which makes the whole setup looks even more beautiful. The leather finish also gives the desk a more premium look. Another great thing is that it has a non-slip backing, so it hardly ever moves around. And since it's made with a leather style surface, it's super easy to clean. Just a quick wipe is all it takes to keep it looking clean and fresh. Next up is my chair. I use a Gross Picker Pro chair. If you spend most of your day working at a desk, investing in a good chair is just as important. If you spend longer hours sitting at your desk, the quality of your chair affects not only your focus and productivity, but also how much strain it puts on your body, including back and shoulder pain. Rather than buying a cheap chair and regretting it later, it's better to invest in a quality chair even if it costs a bit more to keep your body healthy. It comes with features like an adjustable headset, adjustable armset height, and armset angle adjustment. The backrest height is adjustable as well. You can also adjust the recline angle, so it's comfortable enough to kick back and take a short break right in the chair. I don't use it very often, but it also comes with a footrest. It also has a hanger on the back, which is a smaller feature that I actually find really useful. The Gross Picker Pro is designed with ergonomics in mind, so it stays comfortable even during longer hours at your desk and helps reduce fatigue. Next up are my monitors. I'm using two Dell 72722DC 27-inch monitors side by side. I bought them on Amazon 3 years ago for 34,800 yen each. I'll go over the specs in more detail later, but for the price, I think it's an incredible value. First of all, the display looks fantastic. It features a sharp QHD display with a resolution of 2560 by 1440. It's not quite 4K, but I still think the display looks incredibly sharp. It also features an IPS panel. IPS panels are known for their natural colors, and the colors stay consistent even when viewed from an angle. It's the most popular type of panel used in modern monitors. And it's great for everything from everyday use to photo editing. It also has a matte display so reflections from light or windows are much less noticeable. And glare is very noticeable. You can also adjust the angle freely, which makes it incredibly convenient. I removed the monitor stand and mounted it on the monitor arm. I used two of these monitors side by side as a dual monitor setup. The difference in productivity is huge. I can keep reference materials on one screen while working on the other. And simply not having to switch between windows all the time makes a huge difference in productivity. Once you get used to using two monitors, it's hard to go back to just one. It offers plenty of connectivity options, including a USB-C port. With just a single USB-C cable, you can output video to the monitor and charge your laptop at the same time. So all you need is a single USB-C cable to connect your laptop to the monitor. Next step is a monitor arm. I'm using a monitor arm from a brand called One Home One. It also has built-in cable clips, which are a small but really useful feature. It supports both the 75 by 75mm and the 100 by 100mm bezel mounting standards. It's also easy to assemble and install. One of the biggest benefits of using a monitor arm is that it frees up the space underneath the monitor. Of course, even with a monitor mounted on the arm, you can still adjust the angle however you like. For my docking station, I'm using the Anker 563 USB-C docking station 10-in-1. It packs a total of 10 different ports into a single device, so you can connect all your essential peripherals in one place. The PC connects to the docking station with a single USB-C cable, then just connect each monitor to the docking station using an HDMI cable. It also makes charging your devices right at your desk much more convenient. If my mouse or keyboard runs out of the battery, I can just plug it into one of the USB ports on the dock and start charging it right away. It also keeps your desk set up, clean and organized while making your workflow much more efficient. Next step is my keyboard. Somehow, I ended up with 3 keyboards. Love every single one of them. The one I use the most is the Logitech MX Keys Mini. Even though it uses low-profile scissors which is similar to those on a laptop. You get a satisfying tactile response with every keystroke, which makes it really comfortable to type on. It's also impressively quiet, so you don't have to worry about loud typing noise, making it a great choice for working in places like offices or cafes without disturbing the people around you. It also supports Bluetooth, allowing you to pair up to 3 devices and switch between them with the press of a button. Next step is a Keychron K2 mechanical keyboard. This was the first keyboard I ever bought. I still remember how excited I was when I first bought it. What I love most is the typing sound. That satisfying cracky sound makes typing so much more enjoyable. It also supports Bluetooth. There's a switch on the left side that lets you easily switch between Mac iOS and Windows Android modes. Of course, it also supports a wired connection. It also features wide backlighting, making it easy to see the keys even in low light environments. And you can choose from different lightning effects to match your preference. You can also choose the RGB backlit version when you buy it, but it does cost a bit more. I didn't really need all the flashy lightning effects, so I went with a wide backlit version. Next up is Apple's Magic Keyboard. It has a clean, minimalist design that's instantly recognizable as an Apple keyboard. The Magic Keyboard uses the same scissor switch mechanisms as a MacBook, so it has very short key travel, giving you a typing experience that's very similar to a MacBook. It's also incredibly lightweight and slim, making it easy to take with you wherever you go. Next up is my mouse. For my mouse, I use the Logitech MX Master 4. If you are looking for a new mouse, I highly recommend the Logitech MX Master 4. It's packed with useful features, incredibly easy to use and adapts well to a wide range of workflows. If I had to pick one standout feature of this mouse, it would be the thumb wheel. You can assign your most used actions and apps to it that launch them with a single press. Also, by setting up this mouse in Log Options Plus, you can assign your favorite functions functions and keyboard shortcuts to the mouse button. You can assign your most frequently used functions to each button, making your workflow much more efficient. You can also customize the button and key functions separately for each application. That means a single button can perform multiple functions depending on the app you are using. Next app is the Anker Mago wireless charging station 3-in-1 pack. With this single charger, I can charge my iPhone, AirPods, and Apple Watch all at once, making it incredibly convenient. Anker also sells a separate carrying case for the Mago wireless charging station. It's easy to carry around, and when I travel, this one charger lets me charge my iPhone, AirPods, and Apple Watch all at the same time. Next up is this 4-in-1 laptop stand. I use this stand to hold my work Windows laptop and my personal MacBook Pro, as well as my iPad and Kindle Oasis. I highly recommend it because it lets you store your devices vertically, keeping your desk clean and organized. Next up, I'd like to show you this timer. This is a TickTime Cube, a timer that's popular with people all over the world. Simply place the side with your desired time-facing app, and the corresponding countdown starts automatically. You can also add more time with a simple tap on the fingerprint icon, whether I'm working, studying, or timing my work assets. It's incredibly easy to use, just flip it over to start the timer, making it perfect for all kinds of situations. Use this timer to maximize your productivity. It's also compact, so it's easy to take with you whenever you go. Next up are my headphones. I use the Sony WH-1000X-M4 headphones. The main reason I chose these headphones is how comfortable they are to wear. They don't feel too tight around my ears, and the ear parts are really soft, so I can wear them for hours without my ears getting sore or feeling fatigued. It also features high performance active noise cancellation, which is considered one of the best in the industry when I'm gaming or when I listen to music while I work. For the right strip, I'm using the Switchbot LED stripe right strip. I bought this recently and attached it to the back of my desk, and I really like how it turned out. You can also turn it on and off from your smartphone, and you can also customize the colors through the app. You can choose from 16 million colors, so you are free to set it to whatever color you like. It also lets you fine-tune the white light from warm white to cool day light. I can switch between a crisp white light when I want to focus and a warm white light when I want to relax, depending on my mood. That's one of my favorite features. The brightness is also free adjustable from 1% to 100%. So it's perfect when I wanna dim the lights a bit and create a cozy atmosphere. Lastly, I'd like to introduce the drink holder. It's very easy to install. You just clamp it onto the desk. At first, I thought it'd be fine without it, but having a dedicated spot for my drink makes the whole desk feel a little more organized. I really like these little touches. If there's anything introduced today that caught your interest, I've included the links in the description, so be sure to check them out. I'll see you in the next video.